Yes, the news by Shanewz. Hopefully, y'all can hear me good. Um, it is Saturday. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, but I want to get to a rather hot topic. I'm going to wait a second or two, you know, let some of y'all get up in here, and then I'm going to proceed with the proceed. You know the vibes.
This is the news by Shanewz.
Yes, this is the Source Experience, the news by Shaw News. So what I want to speak on, first of all, let me shout out my man Evans too, the fire interview that we conducted yesterday. And I see it trickled over into Twitter. Um, he's tearing you up, Devin. And I want to say this too in regards to I hate the word when guys always want to say somebody's clout chasing or dude, this is to you, Devin. Um, I don't see how somebody can clout chase off of you when what they are doing is promoting and marketing a fight. You and Regis are fighting December 9th. So any attention that Coach Evans is drawing towards the situation is not clout chasing. It is marketing and promoting the fight. But we live in a internet weirdo era, internet uh, era of just trolling and um guys looking to go viral. So that I guess that's why you feel comfortable in saying that people are clout chasing or he's looking for clout. But shout out to my guy Evans. Continue to keep doing what you're doing. Um, Wonderful work. You know, and thank you for the interview yesterday. Great speaking with you and letting you deliver your message. But you know who I really want to speak about? A guy that is a hot topic right now. Boots Ennis. Um, I'm kind of on the fence. I did my live yesterday morning in regards to it, speaking on it a little bit as far as you know just the overall of Crawford being stripped and them giving him the belt. Man, it's so much content out there on this. Some people are with it, others aren't. Like I said, I'm on the fence, me personally, but I'm going to speak on it because I did see a video yesterday. YSM Sports Media, shout out to them. They interviewed Boots, and in the interview, you know how I do normally. I would use the audio or reach out to the individual and um you know so you could hear it, right? But you know what I'll do? Give me a second. Let me go in my I could do that, right? I can post the link in the comments. Let me do that. Give me a second. All right. So this is the link right here, y'all. I'm taking a break real quick, but that's the link as to what I'm speaking on. Now, Boots did an interview, like I said, with YSM. Click that link to check it out for yourself, where he says Crawford is still on his radar. Like I said, I'm on the fence with this. Crawford is on the radar, but yet, um, you took the belt, like how you took it. If that was the case, because they stripped him, if I'm not mistaken. Why didn't you? The articles out there, right? Um, where they attempted to, he had to go into negotiations with you, being that you were the mandatory or the interim champion, and his attorney or lawyer or whoever represents him, you know, sent the IBF back stating that he's in a contract. He's contractually bonded to, fighting Earl Spence again, right? Oh, hold on. Matter of fact, let me plug my people. Let me hold on. My bad, Wise Owl. Let me throw the Wise Owl on. Wow. Let me Wise Owl it out real quick. There we go. That's better, right? Let me Wise Owl it out. Get my executive look on, right? Um. So you telling YSM that he's still on your radar? I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take that. I just, just to me, there's a lot of other stuff coming out in regards to, low balling of opponents. But yeah, we are fed the narrative that nobody wanted to fight you. Like I said, man, I'm on the fence right now, man. I'm just watching and observing. I probably will be doing more and more reaction videos to this, right? But I'm just me personally. I don't know, man. I don't. Like I said, I'm on the fence, man. I think I just think a deal was made, because if you know boxing, deals are made all the time, and this just had everything of a deal being made. And shout out to the good brother Derek Bosey Ennis. He's been going hard for his son for years. He petitioned when Earl Spence was the champion to have his son fight for the title. So I just think a deal was put in play, man, because to strip Terrence of the title when he just won it, right? And to know that he is contractually bonded to fighting Earl again, just I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm on the fence. I'm watching a lot of other content creators talk on it and base their opinions. The only reason I'm really speaking on it now is because, like I said, shout out to YSM and Boots. I watched the interview. That is the link, right? And I see him saying Crawford's still on the table or something like that, man. And that just when I watched it, I was like, it gave me like the you eat something and that tastes like, that's what it gave me. Because if that is what you really want, why accept the belt? Why accept the belt? Why have the deal in place where he is stripped? Why didn't that's why I'm saying I'm on the fence with it, because from the reports that are out, I believe they did say he did try, but You know the situation. Um, and let me say this too, right? The reason why I'm on the fence is right. You were going to fight Crowley, right? Crowley, but whatever money issues, things like that. So that fight fell through. But if you was gonna take that fight in maybe December or even this month, but it fell through, why wouldn't you let Terrence fight Earl again and then go to the table, forcing the fight? Does that make any sense? Are any of you guys catching that source? But like I said, shout out to Wise Out, man. You guys got me fresh, man. I see the logos. It's a nice jacket, real fly, man. Shout out to the team, man. Wise Out Boxing, Wise Out East Coast, 12, 16, 23, D'Angelo Evans, Muscle, South Carolina, Clay Barnes. Yeah. I tried to get Terrell Bostic to fight. You know, they both would have fought Clay Barnes. Clay Barnes fought Terrell Bostic. I reached out to Terrell Bostic, but he didn't want the fight. That's neither here nor there. you know. But yeah, I'm on the fence, but that's the link. I'm gonna try to stay on for about another 15 minutes. You know, and try to, man. To me, the internet, um, coming on discussing boxing, I'm more suited now to, coming on and doing interviews. I like to do take me, 'tis the season, bro. Man, 'tis the season. Keep these though, man. These calls, immune support. Trick, what up, Trick? Check out my interview I did with Evans Tubler. My guy Fitness by Tabla. Tubler Tabla. I always get it mistakenly wrong. But yeah, Boots, I'm on the fence, man. Because if you was gonna fight Crowley, right? But yet you're taking the belt from Terrence being stripped. But you was gonna have a fight that fell through. So if Terrence and Earl fought, like what the talks are, maybe early next year, January, February-ish, you and Terrence could have locked in for the IBF and possibly all of the hardware at welterweight early summer. So when you say he's still on your radar, that didn't sit right with me. That just didn't sit right with me. Because I would have never took the belt if he's still on your radar. Because now he's not on your radar. Let's call a spade a spade. YSM didn't, you know, check you on that or, bring that up. But it's like you have the belt now. You have the IBF. I don't think he's not obligated to fight you now, right? To be honest, right? Because listen, let's call a spade now. Now I'm gonna put on my my Wise Owl executive hat, right? Why would Terrence even want to fight you now, right? Fighting you now, Boots Ennis. You just say he's still on your radar. But him fighting you now is what is there to gain? His IBF belt back, he's already been undisputed, right? He's already been undisputed. So why would he fight you now? Whereas if you were still the mandatory and you forced that fight, like I said, summertime ish, early after him and Earl's situation is over, you would have fought for undisputed. Even though you was fighting for the IBF, which you're mandated, you would have been fighting for undisputed. So now, when you say he's on your radar, he's not on your radar, man. That sounds good. And I'm not gonna come on here and make it, oh, Boots is still going there. Nah, man, you don't want him, man. He said Boots versus Stanionis. I don't know, Trick. I don't come on here and discuss fantasy fights. I discuss fights that are talked about that could have happened, should have happened, would have happened, right? Because if Boots was the mandatory, which he is, him and Terrence would eventually had to fight once Terrence was done with the Earl situation. But by now them stripping him, there's no need to fight him. There's no need to fight him. Like Terrence was already undisputed. Is that a fair assessment? Are y'all following the source? Smash the like button for me. Smash the like button. You know. Um, but hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? You know, what do I know, man? But yeah, I did. The link is right here for those of y'all that wanna get a feel of what I'm talking on. So Boots said that Terrence is still on the radar. I don't see how. The deal's done already. You are the champion. You know, who are you gonna fight now? You know, it's not Terrence. Terrence is probably gonna move on now. After he's done with Earl, most likely odds are he'll move on. Bigger fights. You know? But Trick said he would like to see you and Stanley Otis. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I agree. But as far as like you putting Crawford's name out there, I don't know. Nah, don't even talk about Crawford no more. You know? We got the belt already. But hey, what do I know, right? Shout out to Wise Out Boxing. Wise Out, the movement, you know. But listen, I'm gonna wrap this up in about 7 minutes. You know, I wanted to give y'all a good half hour. Like I said, the content is out there. Be on the lookout. I got something else gonna jump off real soon as far as like interviews, right? And put out some more shorts throughout the day. You know how I do. But the content is out there. And I want to say this, right? And I want y'all to catch this. Do not be an internet boxing weirdo, boxing gimmick, right? If you support boxing and you talk boxing every day, show that. Value that. Because when you come on the internet and you speak on boxing every single day, topics, trending topics, you're on Twitter, you're tweeting about it. But then when a person, I'm gonna use me for example, right? I'm tied in, man. Somebody like myself that is tied in, amateurs, pros, you know, a little bit of everything, right? But yet I talk too much. I do too much, but this is what we all do, right? And when I hear that I talk too much or I this, I'm that, it really makes me look at a lot of you guys as weirdos. Because the last time I checked, I'm doing everything that everybody else is doing as far as talking boxing, giving my opinion, doing reaction videos, speaking on things that are trending on Twitter. The only difference between me and a lot of others that do this as well is I do other things in boxing with receipts, whereas a lot of other people don't do that. So when I say you are a internet gimmick or a weirdo, that's why. Because you can't tell me that I'm doing something that others aren't doing as far as talking on boxing. That's all we all do on here. It's just some of us, most of us, aren't doing nothing other than talking. And I think a lot of times when you do more than talking with boxing and you have actual receipts, and a lot of people tend to not like you because of you talking boxing and doing more than just talking it, and then you throw it in their face. But hey, what do I know, man? Like I said, hopefully y'all enjoyed the sauce, the news by Shanewz. And yeah, please continue to send in those drops, man, because I'm going to be using them. I'm going to be using them all. But yeah, send in the drops. We're using them.
Speaking of the big elephant in the room, man, you signed with Top Rank. Give me a little backstory as to how you even linked that up, man. At 17 years old, signing with Top Rank.
Shout out Jack.
How was that for you?
Shout out Jackal Fitness. That's the only answer I can give you. He made his calls. Shout out Mike Prince. Mike Prince got me in touch with Jay. Jay liked what he saw. He got me in touch with Top Rank, and we made it happen. Mob ties. See me?
Hey, he just explains to you. There's no other way to explain it like that. Shout out to Jackal Fitness, man. Official in the game.
World Combat Sports with the one and only Sauce Talk podcast in the house.
That's right. You know the vibes.
Yes, sir.
This is your boy Jamel Simplify Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplify, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes. Setting it up, coach. All right, let your heart go now. Let your heart go.
I ain't never had more people hate on me. I didn't even know they knew who I was. I didn't know you cared. You know how many people are lurking in your life, looking at every Facebook post, everything you do, but they won't comment and they won't press the like button, but they steady scrolling, just a bunch of scrollers. They so worried about what you doing, and it's because they can't stop what God wants to do in your life. So since you watching, watch this. Watch me praise him. Watch me elevate. Watch me go higher. Watch me get free. Watch me get healed. Watch me.
Yeah, from the rafters to the floor, man. Yeah, you going up to the floor, man. Yeah, you going up to the rafters or what, man?
No, I'm down here all night, y'all.
Oh, okay. It's like,
what about yourself, man?
Yeah, we down here. You see, we down here.
This is the news by Shanewz. This is the news by Shanewz.
to the wins. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know what I mean? You know the vibes. Team Tucker Life. Take it around here for y'all. Something like, you know, out here on the balcony. Out here on the balcony. Overlooking the city. Overlooking the city. Overlooking the city. Know what I mean? Overlooking the city. Team Tucker. You know the vibes. Joe Dini on deck. You know the vibes. About to go.
You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.
The News by Shanewz. Shout out to Source Talk Podcast.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Hiloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.